I relate with all the sneakerheads out there. My closet is like 90% shoe boxes, so I got a lot of options to pick from. But part of it is look good, feel good, play good. You know what I'm saying?
Number 2 overall pick in last year's draft from the Oklahoma City Thunder, my guy Chet Holmgren. Big fella, how you feeling, man?
Man, I feel great. It's great to be healthy, so I can't complain about anything.
Well, let's start there, right? Last year, not around this time, a little bit earlier in the summer, hit the Liz Frank injury. You are back. I've seen you play this summer in Open Run. We've seen you in Summer League as well. How is everything going on the health front, and where are you at with that?
Yeah, no, I'm great. Haven't had any setbacks recently, and I've been able to just really work on my game day in and day out, and not have to focus too much on my health, which is, it's a blessing.
So I saw, and look, we're here with Boardroom. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. I saw you get some work in with Kevin. I know he's a fan of yours. We've talked about you a bit on this podcast. When you have those workouts like that, and it's a player you've looked up to for a long time, what are you learning from that? Seeing his work ethic, seeing all the things he does in the gym, and how did you come off after you left those workouts?
Yeah, like you said, just seeing that work ethic and the attention to detail he puts in on everything, and obviously he's been through it all. He's seen it all last 17 years. He knows what it takes. So I'm trying to kind of follow in those footsteps and take as much as I can from him, because I'm trying to play 17 years too. At a high level and get better each year. So it starts in the gym and being able to get in the gym with somebody like that at such a young stage of my career, I think it pays dividends for me.
And you being a little modest, I've seen some of the clips. You gave him a couple buckets. Like, come on, those open runs. How helpful are those for you going in? A guy who again didn't get to play last year, had to sit and watch. How beneficial is that for you to get out with those guys?
No, it's great because you can do all the workouts you want against cones and stuff, but cone's never gonna steal the ball from you, and if it does, that's probably a problem. But being able to play live against dudes with that level of talent, not just Kev, but other dudes around the league that were out there hooping with us, it's great. You get to kind of get a close up look at some of these dudes' games, how they play, and start trying to learn their games, but also figure out your own game as well, and be able to kind of take that into the season and roll with it.
So let's talk about the season. The Thunder, obviously, one of the more exciting teams in the league, the youngest team that everybody feels like can really make a leap this year. I think people forget Shai is only 25. Josh Giddey's younger than you. The one Jalen Williams is 21. One Jalen Williams is 22. You're 21. So tell me how you feel about your fit going into this season. I know you're going to be kind of getting your feet wet and figuring out your role, but not just this season, though, beyond as well. You guys are set to keep this gang together for a long time going if you want to. So where do you see yourself fitting in and all that?
At the end of the day, it's going to come down to day one and day two and every day after that, leading up to whenever the last day of our season is. And it's going to start on day one, figuring that out with the guys. Obviously, we pretty much brought back our whole team from last year, and they did a lot of great things last year, and we're trying to build on that. But, also there's some things that I do that we didn't exactly have on the team last year. And, obviously I haven't played with any of these dudes for 82 games. So I'm going to have to figure out how these dudes play. They're going to have to figure out how I play and how it can fit together to raise the ceiling of our team as high as we can. And like I said, that's going to start on day one, and our ceiling is going to be different on day one than it is at the end of game 82, and we just got to make sure that we can get as close to that ceiling as we can by game 82, and hopefully that puts us in a good position towards the end of the season to fight to continue playing and continue getting better.
You guys were right on the cusp last year. You could only help from that standpoint. Even got a young coach over there, man. You guys are really set to build.
I think he second youngest in the league.
Yeah,
behind Missoula.
38 years old. Missoula is.
Yeah.
So if he plays you and the two Jalen's, I don't know how anybody's ever going to get in the paint on that team. So good luck. Good luck out there in the West. I want to talk a little about your footwear. You got the Vomeros on. I see you on. I see you on. I got what you got. You're one of the first guys, I think, besides Kevin, to wear the KD 15s, which was shocking. I think you wore them last year in Summer League on court. What do you look into as you choose your footwear? I've seen you in some different stuff this summer, and do you know what you're going to be wearing as you go into camp? You say you're going to OKC after this.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of shoes. I relate with all the sneakerheads out there. My closet is like 90% shoe boxes, so I got a lot of options to pick from. But part of it is look good, feel good, play good. You know what I'm saying? And then part of it is just like what's the most effective footwear I could wear. And that's one of the big reasons I'm with Nike as well. They got the best shoes, not only in terms of like style, but also in terms of performance. Like I don't think anybody makes shoes better than Nike. But I got a lot of different options. I've been hooping in the cuts, the GT Cut 2s lately. I got a bunch of different KDs from, like you said, the 15s. About to start hooping in the 16s, see how they feel. But I just got a pair of the EYBL 5 lows.
Oh, yeah,
those are some gems.
Crazy.
Yeah,
you're going crazy.
Like I'm looking for the gems. Like I got the N7 KDs from way back in the day. I'm trying to get my hands on some 4s. Hooping in Kobe's. I'm just kind of trying different things out, seeing what sticks. And I'm not the guy who's like exclusively going to play in Kobe's or exclusively going to play in KD's. Like I'll switch it up throughout the season and just see how it feels. But a lot of options.
It's nice to be part of the Nike family. You get a lot of options like that.
Yeah.
I know a guy, man. I might be able to help you with some Kobe 4s, some KD 4s. I mean, what size are you though? Like they'd be impossible to find.
Yeah, I hoop in 16s. So I mean, I know you know a guy. So put in a good word for me.
Hey man, I'll see what I can do. Everybody, make some noise for Chet Holmgren. Thanks so much for doing this, my guy. Good luck this season.
Appreciate it.